Huh. So all of my Stream Deck shortcuts don't work anymore. All right. Let's try that. Good afternoon, everybody. Don't ask me again. Just quit. What's up with that? Right? What? Where'd my profiles go? Hang on. Nothing's working. Nothing. Okay. It's manual clicking today. Okay. Coco Type, you legitimately got first. Although I feel like, kind of since I mentioned it, someone would have got it. Stream Duck. Hey, I'd use Stream Duck. You know, Stream Duck was a thing. Wait, Mono's awake? Okay, now we're all in trouble. All right. Dear, oh dear. Okay, what are we doing here? Stuff. We're doing stuff. I have been working for a few hours on this. I've got the basic scene set up. Everything's basically there for the... Basically, I've swapped out some graphic sets here for a Halloween event, and obviously made some changes there. Had to customize some graphics and so on. 10 minutes. Got to catch the train bus to the airport. Okay. Do we believe him? I think it sounds like he's going to the pub. I'm sorry. Did I miss a notification? I don't know. Maybe I did. I feel like I'm not hearing any sound, actually. I feel like I should be. But... Okay, where are we at? Let me show you. So, like I say, I've built out a basic graphics set here. Put that in place, right? Got a button. So as far as we've got, a lot more things to do here, obviously, right? But we got a button so we can get into the level. Let's see if you can hear the sound on this. Oh yeah, I think you can. Okay, so not too much, not any new revelations here yet. Right, we're gonna work on these. Okay. You know, we got a +5 there on the pumpkin, right?
Got it.
You can see the foreground assets are a bit weird right now. But anyway, the basic thing is working. Okay, so now we're gonna add all of this year's new stuff, fix up the things, because you know, things, right? So we're going to start by fixing some of these assets, because I don't really want to have floating grass here, right? So we're going to try and make these a bit better. This guy NZ, hey buddy, how you doing? Nobody's told me. Did I ignore the notification? Was it me that ignored it? I don't know. All right. So yeah, we got lots of work to do here, but or at least I've started, right? The Halloween button. Don't wiggle. Don't wiggle. All right.
Got it.
But the foreground assets are
Got it.
A bit better.
Got it.
Plenty of time to work on all these things.
Got it.
I've gone for a bit more of a moody thing this year, as you can see, right? So that's what we got going on here. Question is, are we going to get the high skateboard voice or the low skateboard voice?
Got it.
They're both in there, but you never know which one it's going to be.
What?
Let's find out.
Got it.
Skateboard.
It's the low skateboard voice. Right, got to replace the skateboard here, I think, obviously.
Got it.
That's at least going to be the plan, right?
You bet.
I'm going to go for a high score here. I don't know. 48 is my high score. I'm going to try and do better.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And read the chat room at the same time.
You bet.
You ignore the notification and then I repeated it again but bigger and you still ignored it.
Got it.
When do I get royalties?
Don't know.
When I get some. I don't even know what the so I don't know what the notification was
What?
because it probably the restream chat didn't pick it up. So that's what I'm looking at here is the restream chat. You'll have to tell me.
Got it.
Cocoa type's too early for CD to be taking this much.
Okay.
What?
You bet.
This much what?
Here we go.
Huh?
Got it.
3 minutes.
Here we go.
Okay, I should have known. All right, give me a second because I got to do it manually. I can't do it from the Stream Deck. So you'll have to hold
Okay.
on.
What? Skateboard.
High voice.
Here we go. What? Got it. Out. Here we go. Here we go. Got it.
Skateboard.
What? You bet. Here we go.
All right, that's good enough.
Out.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta respect the 3 minutes. So since I can't push the button, let me try it. But I don't expect it to work. Nope. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do all this manually. Jeez. Here we go.
I'm just a groundhog caught in the spin, round and round the sawdust grin. Life's a gamble, sharp and thin. Will I lose or will I win? Through the blade's edge I dance and dive. Sparks are flying, I'm still alive.
Got it.
Fate's a joker, it takes and gives.
You bet.
Through the blade's edge I'll see if I live.
You bet. Here we go.
Ships flying, I'm in the fray. Teeth of steel, they scream and play. Destiny sharp, it cuts its way. But I'm still here, I've got today. Through the blade's edge, I dance and dive. Sparks are flying, I'm still alive. Fate's a joker, it takes and gives. Through the blade's edge, I'll see if I live. Wood chips flying, I'm in the fray. Teeth of steel, they scream and play. Destiny sharp, it cuts its way. But I'm still here, I've got today. Spin me faster, twist my fate. Steals a lover I love to hate. Grind my fears and split my fate. But I'm still breathing, it's not too late. Through the blade's edge, I dance and dive. Sparks are flying, I'm still alive. Fate's a joker, it takes and gives. Through the blade's edge, I'll see if I live.
I feel like that was 3 minutes. I got no way of knowing, but I feel like that was about right. Okay, let's start to fix some things. What's o'clock? What is time? I mean, if my buttons were working, I don't know why my buttons are not working. Actually, let me take a quick look at that, because that's greatly bothering me. Should work. Nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. And in fact, I can't even mute the microphone. What gives? Can't change sources, can't do nothing. It is plugged in. It's all lit up correctly. Looks like the stumps are moving. Yeah, no, I read that. No, he's not wrong. Thing is, if I make the stumps move really slowly, well, so one of the things I was thinking about doing in this version was multiple different items to jump over that would move at different speeds, because why not make it even harder than it is? So I got to implement that mechanism before I can change the speed of the stump, because if the stump is still going to get quicker right now, right? Even if I change this to say 250, right? Let me show you. Don't make the stumps move slow, make the ground move faster. Yeah, I could do that too. And in fact, the ground has always moved at a constant speed, which you could argue is very wrong, right? So I am going to slow that a bit. Okay, here are the speeds. Give me a minute. I'm going to have to randomly guess some good numbers. Yeah, exactly correct. Yeah. Is the music too loud, by the way? I got no way of knowing. So, okay, hold on. I am actually gonna speed those up a bit, but this I'm actually gonna slow down. Right, this is the foreground items. Good. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now let's address excuse me. Did I don't think I've ever had a need to have a speed tweakable setting here for the ground. Let's have a look. that would actually probably be this one. All right, let's double it. Excuse me. There should really only be one speed, and everything else should be. Yeah, there should be a master speed. I don't feel like that actually. Oh, actually, sorry. Hang on. I don't think that's part of the parallax background. I think. I can't remember. Okay. There's a thing here somewhere. Hang on, I'll find it. I think it's this one. Let's find out. Randomly pick a number, right? Okay, let's go nuts with this. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Ah, there we go. Okay. We have no idea what that number means, so obviously 8 is going to be correct. Okay, I feel the speed of the ground is good. Maybe just tweak it just a bit more. And then... let's see how that looks. A counter idea. Okay, hold up, catching up. The hurdles should be static relative to the ground. Yes, agreed. Yeah, and the ground speed should increase. Agreed completely. Counter idea. Oh dear. The ground should move backwards so that the kid moonwalks the whole way and the stumps. Don't wait. Ooh, don't think that I haven't been all day. I'm like, as soon as I stream, somebody. Almost. It's not quite static. I mean, of course, the smart me would say, well, yeah, just make the speed a global variable and use it for both. But see, obviously, like I say, the stump gets quicker at the moment, which is now wrong. Because there's also one other factor here, and I'll show you in a second. So obviously the other factor here that you will pick up on is, but wait, everything gets quicker with the skateboard, right? So yeah. Maybe we rip the band-aid off and we just say to hell with it. We are now gonna fix this once and for all. I got time on my side, right? Okay. Excuse me. I mean, in that case, you have to put the kid in a red leather jacket for the Halloween. The kid's gonna change for this version. I just haven't done it yet. I've only been working on this a few hours. But yes, he's not gonna look like he does now. I got a few ideas, and I don't know which one I like the most yet, if at all. Okay. I gotta focus here for a second because I don't remember squat about writing GD script. So give me a second. I was just saying that was what he needed if he was moonwalking through the Halloween episode. He's not going to moonwalk the whole time. I feel like the moonwalk needs to be a power-up, right? Of some kind. I don't know. No, I'm. If you're implying Michael Jackson, then I'm getting it. But I don't want him to moonwalk through the whole thing. I know what you mean. Dear God, I'm not 300 years old. Okay, a global variable. Wow, that camera's really cranking it out today, isn't it? Hang on, what's going on with that? Did they have micro? Oh my God. Okay. I feel like I know the name Simone Biles, but that's where it ends. Olympic athlete, maybe? Okay, I gotta remember how to create a global variable. I think it's in those. I think an auto load script, right? Is that right? I think it is. Okay, I'm actually going to use write. I'm trying something different here again, right? Because I've never been satisfied with this script editor here. So I'm actually going to use Rider, which claims to be good at this. So see, I don't even remember what's in the event script. Nothing. Oh, actually, no. These are signals. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let's... I'm trying to focus on this for a little bit here as I try and figure this out. Should I go with tradition? Wait 10 minutes and then read the chat backwards? I like when he does that, by the way. It cracks me up. It's so much more entertaining that way. Another idea. The girl should be... Oh, no, that's what I just read. Okay. All right, so we're going to add... No. You can't just type it. Is it not showing up? I don't know. I don't think you actually... I think you're trying to fake me out. You didn't redeem it. Did you? There's so much I don't see in that chat. Hang on. Let me... Yeah, see, you didn't redeem it. Don't give me that. I wish the ground speed matched the stomp speed. Okay. In order to explain it to an Englishman, Michael Jackson was like Madonna. But oh, I'm so glad you're awake right now. You have to have been in the Discord to get it. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You. Oh my God. You redeemed ignore chat for 3 minutes, but you didn't. Yeah, but you still didn't redeem it. Ooh, I should do that so that someone can counteract it. I should totally do that. Yeah. Okay, in honor of Adam Wolf, I am gonna ignore it, even though it's not there. Okay, let me do this. Add file. Level data .gb. We'll see how this works. Teacher's gone, folks. Rowdy time. Okay. Give me a minute. I gotta get myself back up to speed here. Okay, so we're gonna extend. It didn't say, did it? Oh shit, it did say ignore chat. See, I'm already doing the right thing. Okay, ignoring chat from now, 5:07. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, all right, let's try this. But shit, I mean that's. The parallax thing is an entirely different system. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because you know what? We'll do that. And we will set it to 9. But now I gotta figure out how the fuck. How do I say? Oh my god. Okay. All right, 3 minutes. Oh dear God. Someone can't add. Pretty sure that's 3 minutes, even though your numbers are, I don't know. There you go. What? Nah, I can't see the timer. Okay, hang on. How am I going to do this? Can I set it in here? Oh, shoot. Wrong language. Okay, I think I can, right? I'm gonna set the scale of X, which, no, because how does it, There you go. Yeah. Okay. I like that you're assuming I'm going to look at it. Well done. I'm going to fix it. I'll fix it on the Stream Deck. I don't know what the hell is going on with the Stream Deck today. Is that not a thing I can... Okay, hang on. So the documentation. I know. I know. You actually heard me say it. I know. Godot. tvOS 26. Why even bother? Let's go with the unstable documentation. Okay. Motion scale. See, why don't they call it that in the interface? That would make so much more sense, right? Okay. How do I set this thing? It's a vector 2. Okay. 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 We said that, right? Shit. How do I get those variables? $sign? I think that's right. Okay. I think that's right, but it's not. Node init. Alright, I was so close, I don't think. Catching up. Peter doesn't believe in the linear passage of time. I'm a Time Lord. Just saying. Did he ever believe in it? Nope. Time Lord. Well, do you mean did he ever or will he ever? I think those are the same thing now. Again, they are the same thing to me. Time Lord. Node init. Nothing matters anymore. Time is just a concept. Yes. Why? Time Lord. Okay. I'm actually going to go back in time 37 minutes and tell myself not to do this stream. Okay. So this Vector 2 gubbins, right? Ah, look. Okay. Did I just do it wrong? I think we all know the answer, right? Maybe not. Expect that after the closing out. What? Hey, I could totally replace Billy Piper. All right. And yeah, it is. She is a better actor. Yeah. Did anybody see Dick Tracy? Oh, I can't feed it one directly? Okay, hang on. So... I gotta put this on the other window. I can't keep switching between them like that. You were trying to make any Vita joke, but that works too. Well, okay. It's beyond me. Did Billy Piper do a Vita? I don't get it. And don't tell me Madonna did. I know. Yeah, I just told you that. Everybody knows this. But yes, Dick Tracy. I mean, come on. Nah. Okay. Okay, motion. Scale. Right? It's going to be oh, wait. Okay, you know what? I just realized. Hold on. When is Fred going to make an appearance in EH? Okay, you know what? I could totally counter that and say, when is Fred going to make an appearance in the box? We haven't seen it for a long time. Hey, I said I would do a crossover when you release it. I'm just checking. I'm still waiting. Yeah. Ooh. Ah, yeah. And I did think twice about doing the joke and then decided to do it anyway. Yeah, but she... Okay, I mean, it's been a long time since I saw A League of Their Own, but... I feel like I was focusing more on Gina Davis. I think it was Gina Davis. Okay, hold on. Let me go back here. All right. Let me focus here for a second. I got too much going on. Okay, this should be let's just make this a vector 2, right? Because we're going to use this in a bunch of places, right? So if I just do 9 and 1, right? And then, can I now just get rid of that? Can I now just do this? But with that? Is there any chance in the world this is actually going to work? The only way we're going to know is to set this. I think that Y is supposed to be 0, but let's find out. Alright, hang on. Catching up on chat again. I should watch 7 again. I have not seen that in a very long time. Hey, give me a second here. I'm playing an idle game on my Android tablet here and I'm trying to keep up. There's only 16 hours left on it, the challenge. Okay, play Halloween. Yeah, look at the way that bombs nicely there. Great, that's great. Non-existent function, motion scale. Okay. Can't believe I'm reading the documentation and nobody actually... Okay, is it actually got to be set? Even though... Well, this is... Let's find out. Nope. Cannot convert argument 1 from object to vector 2. Okay, well that's different. What am I, what? I can't even remember how to specify a type. Is that it? Let's find out. It's been a while. Do I have to do something like... I honestly don't remember. I don't think so. Yeah, I really... Okay. I'm totally going to have to go to the documentation for this. I can't believe I got to look this up. Hang on. Don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Okay, so I did have it right. To make a typed variable, I would do that. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I'm just making life harder for myself here. Let's get rid of this. Let's just focus on what we're doing. Stay on target. I'm waiting until I can force you to read documentation about Madonna movies. Dinner. I don't think you... Yeah, okay, you can time him out for dinner time. That's fair. Okay, let me... I'm going to try this. Okay, I guess I got to the end of my playlist. Yeah. Boom! Cannot convert argument 1 from object to vector 2. Is it... Okay, you know what? I don't... Oh, you know what? Is that... Is it because... Okay, maybe I'm now... There we go. Alright. Because if I set this to 0, nothing should move. Well, the ground shouldn't move, right? Indeed. The optical illusion is it looks like it's going backwards. Or is it actually going backwards? No, it's not moving. No. Okay, good. Right, now we can make everything relative. Jeez. Oh, where'd the chat window go? I sent you some Madonna documentation that Claude created. Why? Okay, hang on. So, now that we've got that, let's start. See, the hurdle speed doesn't use parallax. That's a problem. So you sent it to me, and now you're posting it in chat anyway. Is that what you did there? Because I feel like that's what you did there. There's a library for it. Okay, why am I even reading this? I feel like, you know, I know who she is. I'm not sure she knows who she is anymore. Okay, let's see. Look, none of these. Could I guess... I'm not sure if I can put anything other than the background stuff on a parallax though, because you know, it gets created and destroyed. I guess you could, right? I guess you can programmatically add to the parallax. Interesting. Not a bad thought. But I feel like for so many reasons, I also need a non-parallax version of this number. The library includes robust error handling for controversial entries. Oh. Love it. Publish it to NPM. Okay. Let's get. We're gonna use this. Are we? Yeah, we are. All right. And we'll say we're going to use the hurdle speed as the base speed for the other items. Once I get the number, we're good. I can then do offsets from that, from both of those numbers. Yeah, look, there you go, I think. Hang on. But now, yeah, and then we will change it so let's remove the acceleration right now. Okay. Oh, I keep doing that. Let's do that. So now that it'll stay at a constant speed for now until we get the new math in place.
What?
Actually, I think it's going slightly.
You there?
You know what? I don't think that's quite right. Version 2 is complete. Rewrite with Swift concurrency support. Someone successfully used Swift concurrency for something. Okay, here we go. Is everybody satisfied with the ground speed and the stump? Let's frickin' start there. Ground speed and stump, yes, good. Okay, everything else is going to be offset from those. This is our new, I was going to say ground truth. Pun was not intended, but appreciated. Okay. Listen to this guy. You're a little late there, Mono, because that was earlier. But next time he says something... $20 minutes. You've got 20 minutes to cause chaos. Go for it. Yeah, I know. It's listen harder. I don't know how I do that. I mean, how do I actually listen harder? You know how he can be. Ooh! Dang, Mono, bring it, boy. Ground and stump speed, good. Now let's fix the foreground. Okay, now understand. The foreground is supposed to move quicker. Not backwards or not like that, but understand that the foreground is supposed to move quicker, obviously, than the midground. Okay, let me make this very clear. All right, let's argue more. Listen. The foreground is supposed to move quicker, but it's not necessarily doing that. No, it's totally not doing that right now. You know why? Because it's using the old math, because I haven't had a chance to write the new math. So thank you, Captain Obvious. Captains Obvious. All right, I'm going to pay for that. Okay. Now, the foregrounds can use this one, and we'll offset it, okay? We actually no, look, see? Right? So it's 360 is you know what we're doing here. So wait. We need more chefs in this kitchen. Talking gibberish. Did you hear the talking gibberish and see it? Because I can't see it, because I can only see the chat at this point. How can we clone this guy? Well, it can't be that hard, right? New math. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Saw it? You didn't hear it? You should hear it. Yeah. Unless he's a singleton. And then we can do all the married, non-married singleton jokes. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me do this. All right. Give me a second here. All right. Let's get this in order. Hang on. Okay, grass 1. Okay. I gotta get these in the right order, because otherwise you'll all complain. Alright. Let's just start here. Okay, so we're going from the back. Okay, so let's just do... We're just gonna put some numbers in and see how it looks, right? Some of these are going to whiz by, I'm sure. Good old Dave jokes. You're a monotone. Can't destroy on load.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Definitely, alright, definitely more. Is it playing the same song again? Hang on. Yeah, it's stuck on it. Alright. Groundhog time. I didn't get to see enough. That one feels weird, doesn't it? Okay. Hold on. There's too much. I feel like there's too much difference there. And I know that one's disappearing weird at the edge of the screen. Okay, so in theory, if I do this, right? And we say, you know what, we've been playing this a while. go nuts. Let's go really nuts. I don't even know what the maximum speed could be. Oh yeah, yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. The parallax ground isn't changing, but everything else sure is. At the foreground, right? Okay. I feel like... Yeah, the problem here is... Okay. Yeah, this is wrong. This shouldn't be a plus. This should be a multiplier, right? Because otherwise it's going to constantly be the same. So if we do... I don't know. We're going to guess, right? That's going to be too much, actually. Your suitcase was the heaviest it's ever been. 19 kilograms. Okay. Lots of things for snowboarding. Yeah, like... Do you carry on your snowboard? Are you taking one with you? Or are you gonna hire one or what? I mean, you're gonna take your helmet and shit, obviously, right? Okay, this thing's... It's not playing the playlist again, is it? Okay, little bit weird there on the... Which one is it? This one. Grass one, okay. And now, if I go nuts with this, things should get nutty. Right? They should now just offset based on that calculation rather than constant. More. Oh, shit. Okay, is that what you're after? Holy shit. Now I'll get, if I, oh my god. This is hard. Okay. Whew. So we know that's going to work, right? Anyway, once we include the vector. Yeah, the cold weather gear. Yeah. Yeah, no, the ground's wrong because I haven't included... The ground is controlled by this parallax speed, which I haven't got the multiplier in there for yet. Yeah. So, you know, like, when this goes to 1200, right? This has got to go to, you know, whatever. Oh, God. It's going to go nuts. Right? So if I make it, let's double it. So if I went to 720, this should go to 18. And then theoretically, our math is still good, right? See? All right. I got to do the math on the two numbers. But is everybody happy that this is better? Please be happy. I'm not sure if I want to speed... I mean, the backgrounds stuff should speed up a little bit, but nowhere near as much, right? Because we still want that feeling of separation. Very much better. Good. Okay, I'm never happy, but I'll allow it. I'll take that as a massive win. That's a massive win right there when he's allowing it. Okay. Okay, so we can now bring back in our calculation here. We'll get this part working first, because this is you're gonna need another set of math for the skateboard, right? Skateboard. So where is the one? There it is. Okay, so for this one, the hurdle speed down here somewhere is a hurdle speed increase. No, actually, no, there's not. Hang on. The hurdle speed increase should be I don't even need to do this anymore. I can just tweak the base speed. That's the whole point of this, Peter. Yeah. Let's make sure that's the only place this is used. Okay, great. So global speed. Okay. Actually, let's make this we're going to guess the numbers, right? And then global parallax speed, multiply that. I'm not sure that's going to work the same, but we'll find. There's going to have to be two different numbers here. We're going to have to play it to find out. Where are the stars? They're behind the sky. Variation in the foreground assets and less duplications. Yeah, there's only 3 right now. Yeah, geez. How about you let me finish one thing first, right? Because that's the key here. Finish something, move on. Don't do it all at once. Just saying. Can we have a slight downhill version where you ride a snowboard? Actually, this week when I was playing around with Unity and some motion stuff, I did have a guy on a snowboard in a slopey thing just to see how some math works. That's not the answer is yes, is it? Right. I'm on the bus right now and it's really hard to not yell out skateboard. Do it! Just do it! Just yell it out. Just yell it out. Okay, these should get quicker every time. Okay, that... What was that about? We'll try that again in a second. What we're looking for here is basically the tree stump and the ground need to stay in sync for the math to be correct. If you just start shouting random bits of extreme sports equipment, eventually you'll have the whole road to yourself. Yeah, do that. Do that. Do that on the plane. Right? No, on the plane you need to whisper things like, no, I can't open the door. No, that's not a crack in the window. That should pretty much take care of that problem for you. Okay, let's change the math up here. Boy, it would be convenient if that's the same number just happens to work out, but I just don't see it. But maybe it will since it's a multiplication. Okay, what was that deal where he slid off the screen? Can I possibly recreate that bug? I'm going to try and land on top of the log. Can't make it happen. On the plane, you got to do your best Shatner. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do your best Shatner impression. Tell him you see the monster. That is such a great episode, isn't it? Could you imagine getting off the plane and seeing, like, the wing and the engine had got the shit ripped out of it? It would have been better if he'd have totally invoked Kirk mode and got out on the wing and started fighting him. That would be like, yeah, that's what we expect, right? Mostly true, yeah. I feel like this acceleration is too slow. But it is being consistent on both. Okay. Multiplying it by 2. I don't know. That just doesn't seem right, does it? I feel like it's not actually doing it. That's what I feel. I guess there's an easy way to prove this. Hang on. I don't think... I mean, I don't feel like it's actually doing anything. Because this should go nuts, right? No, but wouldn't it be fun? And then after he's defeated it on the wing, he can be like, one day I shall fly a spaceship and get all of you mofos. Yeah, there's no way this is changing. This is not changing. Right? Okay, let's go back and look at what I had here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. It's this, I think. Alright. Hang on, let me just test this. Shit, where the is it? There it is. Still, I think once that global parallax speed. Oh. Okay, I know what the problem is. Hang on. Okay, let me do the hurdle speed first. Hang on. I'd say that pretty much did its thing, right? I see it. I see it right there. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I need to multiply it by 1.01. It's got to be at least 1, obviously. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dang. Good luck with that. How hard do you want it? That was a bit quick, wasn't it? I may have introduced a new problem. I didn't mean for it to be that hard. Yeah, almost difficult enough, you think? Okay, start your clocks. Yeah, good. That was a long 3 minutes. Jesus. Good to talk to Mono to collect your prize. It was his idea. Well done, everybody. Thank you, this guy NZ. Appreciate it. I'm not. I don't know that it's. Trying to find the right balance here. I don't want the acceleration to be too fast, but I want it to be challenging, but less challenging than that was.
Okay. Okay. You bet. Got it. Here we go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The weird thing is, when I did this, didn't it all go nuts?
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If someone raid you get a double bean, well, hey, go work the crowd, folks. See, I don't think this math is going to work. I think this is going to start off okay and then scale out real quickly. Right? See? Something wrong with my math here, right? Well, there you go. Thank you for the raid, nameless person. I can't believe that worked either. Now we know.
You bet.
So, we got a math problem.
Got it.
We can't use a constant
You bet.
multiplication here for the scale factor. That's not going to work.
Got it.
Hey, again, Mono's idea. He's the one giving out the prizes.
You bet.
And he just conveniently happens to be on his way to the airport. How about that, right?
What?
I think the ground... Hold on. I'm trying to... I think the ground and the hurdle should share the same factor and be the main factor. That's how it's set up now. Yeah. No, that's what I did. Yes, that is what I'm already doing. But what I'm saying is it's not that's the problem. It's going to be the it's going to be the multiplication. Oh my god. As we try to get things to go quicker over time, that's not going to work because it'll scale out real fast. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's not going to crash Xcode. Xcode will just do it by itself. It's just something about the math here we're going to have to figure out, right? Like, I mean, I can put the same number in both. It's going to start off okay, but then it's going to go nuts real fast. I think it's going to be the problem. Let me play it for a bit here and try not to crash, and we'll see what happens. Could you use the number of hurdles jumped as part of the speed factor? So we can think about how that might work. By we, of course, I mean, yeah, tell me how you think that might work.
Here we go. Got it. Here we go.
Have amazing max speed. So you see where it's like it's just not ramping up very fast here, but then it reaches a break point where suddenly you just meet a magic number and it goes nuts, right? What I should do is put some debug on the screen, obviously. That would help. But I feel like I gotta let this run for a bit. I don't think I've given it enough of a test.
Here we go.
Right? On average, you score, you get to like 50 or something before it starts to get challenging. So I feel like we gotta do that. Multiply the base factor by the amount of hurdles jumped and clamp it. And have a max. Yeah, and you know, I mean, I don't have a problem with having a max because it would have to be high enough that clearly, like, you'd have to be inhuman or cheating to be getting a score at the max, right? What about something like taking the base? Okay, so let's say you have a max. What about if you've got your base speed, right? And then you say, okay, take the max, divide it by the space. Sorry, hang on. Take the max, divide it by the base speed, and multiply that by the amount of hurdles jumped. And then ultimately, when you get to the max, it's going to be the max divided by the max is still going to be 1, and it's going to be 1, you know, 1 times however many hurdles. You're going to stay at that number. Does that make any kind of sense? Okay, see what I'm getting at here is, right, if I drop that one off of there, yeah, I mean, I don't want to over-engineer the math on this, right? This is, again, just a 5-minute game you play, right? I don't want to go crazy with math. Lord knows, if you want to talk about going crazy with math, you see now how it just gets out of bounds real fast. Just by adding that, removing that 1 0. But if you want to talk about crazy math, you should have seen the shit I've been putting myself through all week on Project Hack and try to convert large numbers to store them in the cloud, and so that's crazy math. I don't want to do that on this. That'll very quickly, I will lose interest in this game. Okay, let's do this. How do I debug to the console? I can't remember. Print debug? I honestly can't remember. I think that might be it. Okay, there we go. All right, so like 360, right?
You bet. Got it.
Oh, I know what's going. Hang on.
Oh no.
Is it? Is he treating it like an integer or? Yeah, shit. I wonder if he's treating it like an integer. See, now it's going up, right? Like nuts fast, but what about if I do that? Force it not to be an integer, right? Okay, but hold on. Now let's go back to this. See, it was doing its own type inference, and I wonder if it's like, oh, it's an integer. You with me? Yeah, look, that's what's going on. Solved it. It was treating it as an integer. That's why there was a magic breakpoint. No complicated math needed, folks. We just needed to tell it, don't be an integer. Sweet. Okay. That's awesome. All right. Oh yeah. Because it saw that 360 and was like, oh, I'll make you an integer. But no, I should have forced it to be a double float or whatever. Okay, so if that works on that, is it going to work on this? I don't know. That might not like that. So we are 25 above the base speed right now. I'm just going to keep going here and see when it gets crazy. By the way, yes, I have not done the, we've not adjusted the parallax speeds yet, so don't worry about those. We're only looking at the tree stump and the foreground. Okay, we can ramp that up a little more. but this is feeling much better. That might be too much. Let's see. This is feeling better. I mean, I'm feeling the acceleration. This feels better. What do you think, Charon? We are almost double our original speed. And then, you know, I feel that the original speed was a bit too slow, right? But bear in mind, I've not redeemed any power-ups to slow it back down again or anything. Yeah, it feels pretty smooth, doesn't it? Okay. So we are... not quite there yet. Hang on. Right, now we're at double. Give or take a few. So I'm sort of in line with the curve of the original scores here, right? Because I'm probably going to die in the 50s here. Okay, so no point in me using my power-ups at the moment because they're all broken, right? But what we can do now we got to think about this because each of the we're setting our new global parallax speed here, but just okay, let's set that to that. What we also need to do now is reset these so that the parallax speeds up as well, right? We'll put all of this in a nice function when it's finally set up, right? Let's see what that does for us. So this is now the foreground. All right. So basically everything we've included in the calculations of this new method should now be working the same. But not including the ground. Sorry, I should have said. I don't think the ground is included in this one. This is just the foreground stuff. Unless I forgot. It looks like it's working right though, because I'm tracking the tree stump with the bushes, and the offsets look to be about the same. Okay. Yeah, the ground is not in this. So let's now bring that into play. It's this one right here. So now, if we also include this one, the ground should be in sync as well. No, the ground is moving too quickly.
Okay.
You see that there? The ground is definitely moving too quickly. So the hell am I listening to? No, I think it's just the math isn't there yet. I think. I'm assuming a vector 2 can take a double or a float. A check. Once I figure out what's going on with this music. Math is fake. Yeah, my math is. And remember, I did say I don't think these numbers are going to be the same. So here we go with random math again to figure it out. I'm sure there's probably good game math for this, but I think we know me, right? The log, the tree stump is moving fractionally quicker. I want to see if that always stays the case, because that's going to be the problem. These numbers over time, right? So if it's consistent, if it stays consistently the wrong amount, I can fix that. But let's just get some numbers on the board here. Also, where the heck is my phone? Not here. See, it's the stump is now way ahead. Yeah. But that's okay. It probably just means the base, the calculated percentage is wrong. Right now, I just want to also make sure that the grass is getting quicker. That's also one of my concerns here, but I feel like it is. Is it a case where you've got too much state? No, I don't think so. I think it's just math. So there's one way I can fix this, right? And maybe the answer is, well, you're just going to have to do it the right way, which is to have them all working off of one number, which would be a vector 2. At the moment, I'm using position, you know, like literally pixel position movement for the tree stump and for the foreground, whereas everything in the background and the grass is using the parallax system. So the answer here, of course, is, well, if you moved everything over to the parallax system, you only need one number and it'll all stay in sync beautifully, right? Which is probably the answer I should be going with, because that's going to make it infinitely easier to deal with the things like the skateboard, speed up, slow down, power ups, and so on. Plus, just having one speed for everything as a reference does make a lot more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're getting at. Like, hey, you got more than one number. Okay, sorry, I thought you meant, is there just too many going on? Okay, converting all the foreground stuff to parallax is easy enough. The only part with the hurdle is, number one, I want to have more than one. But number two, well, it doesn't so much get destroyed as I just relocate the position. So maybe that can just exist on a parallax layer. I'm going to think about that. But he's raiding with a party of one again. How does he keep doing that? Well done. Thank you. That's just messed up, isn't it? Okay. I am going to go eat, I think, because I feel like I need to eat something. I can feel my blood sugar dropping. Isn't that weird? How is that a thing? Oh, because people could be hanging. You could. So wait, that implies you could hang out in your chat room without streaming, right? How bizarre. Yeah, I'm going to convert everything over to the parallax system because I see no reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. Unless it causes me collision issues in colliders, which I don't believe for 1 second it should, because why would it? Right? I guess is my question there. Yeah, I'm going to convert it all over. I feel like we've made good progress here, though, right? I mean, I got the initial graphics set, but I'm much happier with the new speed system than the old one, right? I think we can all agree it just makes sense to do it this way. So I will carry on with this. I see a bunch of errors here. What's all this? Oh, that's just nothing. That's because I haven't... Yeah. Okay, I can fix those. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, folks. This has been awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. We will keep going and convert this over. Obviously, everything I do to this event will then be retroactively updating the code in the other events. But we're going to keep rocking and rolling here. And we will get this up and running. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I hope you all had an awesome one. I hope you have a good rest of the day. I may stream this again later. I may being the operative word here. We'll see how that goes. All right, no promises, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. Now, okay, wait. Now, how did you raid with a party of 2? This is all very confusing. That's weird. That feels like that shouldn't be allowed, doesn't it? But I guess it is based on the fact that if you're in the chat room, right? Okay, go for it. This is now I got to see how this plays out. All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna keep working on this then. Okay. So I need to add a new parallax layer here. We're gonna break some things. We will call this grass 1. Oh, actually, I do. What do you have? Grass. Well, grass is ground, actually, right? So let me think about this. I'm just going to move that graphic into there. All right. Let's do them all. And this one always should have been called rock, so yeah. Okay. That's going to break some scripts. And then let's make one here. So is that the right number? Wow. That's really weird. Yeah. Well done, everybody. Okay, you know what? Here's what we do. We don't tell Notify, and then we totally weird him out when we do it. Right? Agreed? Is that the plan? Awesome. That's the plan. Actually, I think he's due to... No, he streamed last night, didn't he? So, yeah. Okay, he's going to stream on, what, Tuesday is his next one, right? Unless we can convince somebody else to stream between now and Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Oh, that was the worst Chewbacca impression ever. I'm not getting that voiceover job. Oh, man. Okay. That's true. Well, that's okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say we can do it to you, but then we'd have to explain it, which would give the game away to him, right? Okay. Tuesday. Yeah. All right, everybody. Interesting, right? What an interesting stream. Yeah. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you, my friends. Appreciate you all. However many of you may be real, I don't know. Am I real? What's reality? Have a good one, everybody, and we'll keep working this. Like I say, maybe later. Can't make any promises. If it is, though, it'll be about 4 hours from now if it does happen. All right? So there you go. All right. Have a good one, folks. See you later. Thank you.